And I love this pony. Not just an American icon, but the brand in itself. It's a car which is in production for 56 years. And apart from movies, music, and of course, Mr. Obama, I love Mustang. So let's know this car better by doing a sneak peek on the 56-year timeline of the Ford Mustang. But for that, we have to do the time travel. It all started in the early 60s when Lee Iacocca, general manager at Ford Motor Company, wanted a car for younger generation that would appeal to both men and women, but also wanted the car to be practical and sporty at the same time, out of which the Mustang was born. It had 4 seats, floor-mounted shifter, and cost less than $2.5 grand. Launched in 1964 at New York's World Fair, it was a showstopper. As a result, they sold over 22,000 units of Mustang on the very first day of launch, and 400,000 units were sold within the first year of production. And if that wasn't enough, they sold over 1 million units within the 2 years and made freaking $1 billion. If it wasn't clear, it was now that this pony car with long hood and short deck was loved by everyone. Mustang had 4 engine options, largest being the 4.7 liter V8 which made around 270 horses, and to keep the price low, the chassis of the Mustang was bought from the Ford's Falcon, the family sedan. In 65, a very well-known guy, and I mean a very well-known guy in the automotive industry, the true gearhead, Mr. Carroll Shelby.
My name's Carroll Shelby and performance is my business.
Mr. Shelby took the Mustang, tuned the V8 which made more 35 horses, put it back under the hood and named it the GT350. This 350 was a no joke. It competed in the SCCA racing competition and won 3 times in a row. And it was called as the Cobra. The first restyle Mustang came in the 67 model with the biggest change reserved for the fastback variant. It's the roofing line which were extended for the back in the trunk. The front grille was sharper and deeper, while the rear lights were concave in shape. Also in the very next year, Mustang even got a chance to feature in a film called Bullet starring Steve McQueen. The film features a chase scene between a 68 Charger and a 68 Mustang driven by McQueen. It's one of the coolest car chase scene. It's there on the YouTube, you should go and probably watch. But first, watch this video, give me also watch time. With such success and popularity, one definitely faces competition, and in this case, it was the Javelin, Firebird, Challenger, and the forever rival, Camaro, were giving tough competition to the Mustang. They were right behind the Mustang. So with no choice left, Ford had no other option but to launch the Boss 302, Boss 429, and the Mark 1. With functional air scopes, spin hood, and chin spoiler, and the most exotic hardcore stuff, the 7-liter Cobra jet engine. Mustang is not just a car.
It is John Wick's car.
Now around the 70s, when Ford was looking to make the Mustang a bit bigger and luxurious, oil crashes from the world, and with increased gas price, no one wanted cars with big engine. Therefore, at this point, Ford had 2 options. First, either to terminate the Mustang with respect, or second, continue making with some more smaller and fuel efficient engine option. And Ford decided to continue making it by making it more smaller, more fuel efficient. And now the Mustang was based on the Pinto. Launched in 74, this model was called the Mustang 2, which had an inline 4 and a V6, none of them which made any power. Wait, they made 88 horses.
What a joke!
But they still managed to sold over 350,000 units of Mustang that year. Ford updated the Mustang again in the early 80s, and now the Mustang was based on the larger Fox chassis platform. They also launched the SVO in 84, which features a turbocharged engine. But due to poor sales, Ford decided to experiment and develop a new Mustang with a front-wheel drive system which they borrowed from Mazda. Certainly fans were not happy as they flooded the doors of Ford and protested by writing an email to keep the Mustang alive, to which Ford responded and changed the car to Probe. 90s Mustang arrived with a new model codenamed as the SN95. Also in 96, Ford decided to retire their beloved 302 Windsor engine after nearly 30 years of use. For the 99, the Mustang was again renovated with the Ford's new edge styling theme, and this then also had a few good options such as the Bullet, Mark I and the Cobra. But in 2004, when Ford took the whole world by surprise and introduced a new Mustang to the world, the new Mustang, which was called the S197, it looked heavy, it looked beefy, it looked stylish, and most importantly, it looked like a Mustang. This model with its retro styling look was a tribute to the older gens of Mustang. From 2005 to 2010, the base model was powered by a V6 which made around 210 horses, while the GT model used V8 which made around 300 horses. In 2012, it was a time when Mr. Carroll Shelby passed away, but not before doing his last project. One of his last projects was the Shelby GT500, which features a 5.8-liter supercharged V8 which made around 662 horses. One can definitely not ignore his contribution to the automotive world. Thank you for your work, Mr. Shelby. Thank you. As the time went, Mustang again got new looks and new engine options, and the well-known 5-liter Coyote was putting 435 horses. And also, finally, after World War II, new independent brake suspension, because Ford thought now it was the right time to have a better rendering Mustang. But in 2016, something happened. Something which completely changed the fate of India. No, I'm not talking about the demonetization. That was horrible. It was a time when heavens opened their door in the sky, and the Holy Spirit struck our motherland. And when the smoke was clear, it was the Ford Mustang we had in India after freaking 52 years. Yes. The one which we got is powered by a 5-liter V8 producing 400 horses and 550 Nm of torque, made it to a 6-speed automatic. Yeah, no manual, it sucks. Now coming to the current situation, the 2020 Mustang, it looks good and now it makes 460 horses. Okay, now what bugs me the most is this.
Nope.
If few people who don't know what it is, it's the Ford's first mass market electrical vehicle that has a Mustang logo on it. There is nothing Mustang about it, okay? If you wanna add a badge to a car of a Mustang, it should have a character of Mustang. It disturbs me that there is nothing Mustang about it. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. I know I've left few bits. 56 is a lot, man, okay? I know I left a few models and like such as the GT or Terminator. I will definitely make videos on them separately in the future. So do like, share, subscribe, and if you're free, I know you're free, so go and watch the video again. Watch time, give me watch time. Do it. Until then, peace.